but it's actually really genius. And I didn't realize it till she was explaining the podcast that she was listening to.
Mhm.
Okay. So she listens to like Bachelor podcasts and like all these other reality TV show podcasts. And basically what reality TV show is it's social hacking. It's a giant human experiment
Yeah.
that we didn't realize. No, but not even on their level. It's social hacking from our level.
Sure. Yeah.
So they actually
Mhm.
strategize. So you like in the beginning when reality TV came out, like you saw Survivor and whatever, and you're like, okay, we're testing people to their limits. That's what we all thought it was, right? Just like what did humans do? But then you get this whole generation that grew up watching these things, and they're like, I bet you I could social hack this.
Yep.
So that's how they get their followers. So the whole point of the show isn't actually to test yourself. Some people do come in, but they're like obviously dumb. But a lot of these people, they're called like players, like actual reality TV show players. They come in with a game plan.
Mhm.
They're like, if I ally with the popular person, then I can get more screen time. So like, okay, so you know how like, so a very common one is you have the main characters and then you have these singles that are trying to attract the main characters. Okay. So the main characters are trying to create drama to make you want to watch them more
Right.
and follow them.
Yeah.
So it's like, but they won't do it in like a way that's like, I hate you, because then that's just like petty drama, right? It'll all be like this. And I've noticed this. And she'll like Tara will literally like, okay, they're using the strategy right now.
Mhm.
Okay. So it'll be like, I need to overcome my past. You know, so I have some childhood trauma that is still lingering within me, and it's manifesting in this way of me wanting to date all these men. So
Right.
I need to date all these men in order to overcome some childhood trauma
Mhm.
that I had gone through. But like you're like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Like, yeah, you are going through some childhood trauma. It's like, no, bro. They're using that as a storyline to make you invested in them. And you're like, I want to follow you and see where you come about like in 5 years
Yeah.
post.
Right.
Wild, right? And then with the singles, the whole point is like, if I can attract you, I get screen time.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it creates the potential for them to like get more followers later because other people are watching you. Whereas like, because sometimes they'll show you people and are like, I didn't even know you were on the show. It's because they didn't get any screen time. Like when they're deleting people, they're like, I don't want you anymore. I don't want you.
Yeah.
It's because they didn't provide enough of a drama factor to be on the show.
Yeah.
So they literally come in, and then they're couples too, right? So I was like, do you think the couples, like, do you think they could just be friends? And they're like, all right, we're just gonna say we're a couple, but this is the strategy. I'm going to get upset at you at this one moment, and then we're gonna overcome it at the end. We're gonna like be happy together. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
we're actually gonna create these narratives. And what the producers try and do is they try and mitigate this because they don't want players. But the people that get on, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like that's not authentic. They're like, oh, we're just like being driven by these.
Sure.
these,
Yeah.
like,
I guess.
pro
I
players.
guess. I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
In that world, yeah, because it's different from like the, what do you call like the gaming version of reality TV?
Totally. No, for
Right.
sure. For we have challenges and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
for sure.
No, because they
But, all right,
do
so
do those sort of things, right? Like, I remember like that's why I like Survivor so much, because there were other people that knew how to basically get the attention, right?
oh, interesting.
Yeah, because there was
Okay.
basically the first few years were because it's all new, right? Nobody really knows how to do with the reality
Yeah.
TV, but then later on,
Yeah.
it's like they figured out like, okay, like I know who I need to like be friends with, so that I can get longer into
Yeah.
the game, and then I can kick them out because they're better than me, right? There's
Oh,
these
I
sort
see
of
what you're saying. Yeah,
there were
yeah.
people who were playing these kind of strategies, and then there was this one guy, like I think his name was Russell, and he was like really good at like figuring out where they were hiding these immunity idols. Like he knew that, oh, they're doing this trick, I'm gonna try to find it. I know, like, you know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
like his strategy was that he's gonna play like dirty, but because he's got protection, he doesn't care. Like that's like his character. Like
Right. Protection from being kicked out. Like
From-
he wore
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah,
necklaces,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The necklace. Yeah.
so there was
Dude,
like
it's wild.
yeah. That's why it's like,
And you don't realize, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, this is like the most intelligent thing I have seen. Like, even with that, because it's like they're playing this game, because it's like so multi leveled. Like, you have to win the game, but also you have to make the fans like you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Hunger Games, actually.
Yeah.
Right? Remember like Hunger Games? It's like a lot of that movie really showed you that it was about like winning the hearts of the audience
Mm-hmm.
in order to become free. But
Yeah.
it's like it's technically that too. It's like like the freedom is the follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But it's
So
like that's why I liked in
yeah,
the game ones. It's like what, like it depends on how you played the game and how many did you really piss off, or did people respect your game, because at the end of it they
yes,
are voting
yeah,
for
yeah,
who
yeah.
wins, right?
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Because yeah, you have to play your internal audience. Wait, you're talking about the team, right?
In
Like when
the
you're
in well, internally, because people are
actual
not
show.
voting.
Yeah,
Yeah, people don't vote for it.
yeah.
We're just watching it. But like how you play with the other players, it also affects like, do you want to play dirty or do you play nice? But like or do you play strategically? Like what would end up being, I guess, respected enough that they would choose you if you do get to the end.
Instead of voting you off. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
totally. There's actually, you know, how you said there's like we don't choose or whatever.
Yeah.
Like for it's all internal, right?
Audience. Yeah.
There's actually yeah. So there's actually a reality TV show. I forgot what it was, and I was pretty, and I didn't watch it, but I was watching Tara watch it, and there was one person that was like obviously not as aesthetically appealing as the other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was like so regular, right? But the premise of the show is the audience votes. So every week America votes a person off.
Right.
So you're like you kind of have to like build this I don't know, likability on the show. But I was like, how did this guy make it to the end? He's so average. But I think what the Americans are doing, let's see how far we'll push this. We'll make the ugly guy make it to the end. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's like
I
this
think
giant
I can't
game.
remember if it was done in, because I know only American Idol, what I can remember right now, which was voted by the
You have to vote.
audience.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah. American Idol was one.
But they go through like
Reality TV show, man.
see, like the thing with American Idol, they went across like America trying to get those people. So they've been through thousands of people just to get those specific ones that can cause emotional story or whatever the story that they need to do for the shot, right? Or for the episode.
For sure. So like the I lost my train of thought. Needless to say, yes, all right, reality TV show is like a very like it's like it's such a social, like I don't know how to put this. It's like it's an introspection of how we are as a society,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a reflection of ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we're watching them.
Yeah.
You know, like there's so many layers because it's like why am I so invested? How did you just trick me into following you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's wild. And it works too because I follow like freaking reality TV stars now because I'm like, what are you up to? You really like I see it in myself, you know.
Right.
So it's like I got tricked into the game. But so when you think like how many like why do you want followers? Okay, because I don't think you can. I personally know as a marketer you cannot make money online unless you're an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
So Tara's like, oh yeah, they just sell things. They just want the biggest audience so they can sell. I'm like, but how does that work? Do they just send you stuff and you unbox it? Whatever. She's like, no, they're actual ads. And I'm like, you have to show me this. She shows me, and it's the most cringe thing I've ever seen. They literally are like, hey everyone, I just want to show you my new bed sheets. The bed sheets, they're 24 quilted and they're coming at $29.99. Stay at the end of this because I'm going to give you a coupon. Look at the way the pink looks against my backdrop of my room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Feel how soft this is. It's literally an ad, and it's like a 2-minute long ad. And at the very end, they're like, glad you stayed to the very end. My coupon code to get 20% off this thing is da-da-da, right? And you're just like, oh, you just became a pitcher. Like, you know what I mean? I thought you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I'm literally just advertising through you now. And you knew this to get, like, this is your career.
Mm-hmm.
You're a social media career, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, there's no way So they'll do events like openings of shows and whatever. And I was like, wait, are they banking on like appearances for the rest of their life? And she's like, yeah, that's why you have to keep your follower count, keep them engaged and stuff. So like you'll have an event. It's like featuring, well, because this is a person
Yeah.
I follow. So Bartice from Love Is Blind. So you'll see like an event, like this event is hosted by Bartice from Love Is Blind, and you're like, oh, dude, that guy. And I'm like, wow, you're really gonna be known for the rest of your life as that one social media
Right,
person.
right. Yeah.
You know, that one like reality TV star.
Mhm.
Like that's wild to me. And it's like, what's the longevity of that? Are you guys thinking about like investing that money? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I don't know how far you're thinking because you're just a regular person who's like, well, I guess maybe because you're social hacking, you must be a genius. But in like the show Vanderpump Rules, they have like a lot of money, but they're blowing the money too quickly, so they're actually all poor.
Right.
And they like you find this out through their podcasts. They're like, oh, I have no money left. You know what I mean? And you're like, what are we doing as a society, bro?
Yeah.
It's like so
Everything,
great entertainment.
it's a lot of it's also unknown too, because like when the first reality stuff, there's no social media, right? Now
That's true.
Now
So what
there's
do you
social
do? Yeah,
media,
yeah,
right?
true.
Now they're trying to get the followers so that they do this. But what happens next? Like they don't
Yeah.
really know, right? You're
Yeah.
just going through with
No,
whatever
what is
is working right now until it ends.
right?
Then what to do?